What's going on, guys? Gilly Writes Comics here, one half of the Geektastic Duo, and I'm just happy to say that we've got 54 subscribers. Ron, what do you think?
I'm pretty excited. I hit Twitter hard today to make that happen. So I'm glad that it did. And we're going to be giving away some digital codes.
There you go, guys. We'll be giving away stuff. Just stay tuned. We appreciate every like. We appreciate every sub. We appreciate every interaction, and we're growing. We're doing this the grassroots way, guys.
If you guys have any ideas of how we can improve our channel, how we can do anything to make our channel better, please comment on here or comment on Twitter. We would love to hear from you.
Yeah, we'll add our Twitter handles in the description. So definitely. But anyway, guys, we're talking Star Wars because I was busy. I was away. I've been fulfilling the Deep Dark, one of my indie books, and I haven't been as plugged in. But I got Ron, who's always, checking the latest scoops, and he told me about this Civil War going on in what is this, Disney, Lucasfilm? Tell me about this. What's up?
Well, apparently there's this power struggle over control of Star Wars and control of Lucasfilm between Jon Faverau and Kathleen Kennedy. Now, it's pretty obvious to anyone listening that I'm full-on Team Faverau. I want him to take complete control from Kathleen Kennedy of Star Wars and Lucasfilm. I just think that he's the man for the job. He's the one that I trust. He's the only one that I think can save Star Wars at this point right now.
I'm gonna say this. As far as the new Disney, anything with the Disney stamp that's been Star Wars, the only thing I liked has been The Mandalorian. The new Disney trilogy I haven't enjoyed. If you enjoyed it, pat yourself on the shoulder. Appreciate that you enjoy Star Wars. I look at Star Wars from a different lens, from that of a storyteller, and just for me, it was just horrible. But
it was bad. It was just really bad.
It was excruciatingly bad.
It was excruciatingly bad. Yes,
that's a whole other shit.
Yeah, that's a whole other shit. Yeah, that's something else entirely.
The positive is the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
that's the positive, because for me that's the itch that I needed scratched. That was that Star Wars itch. It was wow.
It was phenomenal. It was really, really good.
Yeah, we got something that felt like Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we got something that felt like Star Wars. We got a narrative that seemed like it was getting out of control for its own good, and you're wondering what's going on. And in 10 episodes, we were just what did we get? One of the best ever Star Wars stories, in my opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion too. I thought it was phenomenal.
We got Baby Yoda.
Yeah. Baby Yoda. Everybody loves Baby Yoda, including me. I love Baby Yoda too, so I'm on that camp too. So
we got Baby Yoda. So when I was reading some of the stuff that Ron sent to me, I checked it out, and here's the thing. I noticed there's this ideology it's kind of like mushroom clouding over the Star Wars universe, and it's mind-boggling to me that we are prioritizing identity politics over the integrity of a Star Wars story. Now, when I see some of the control or some of the power struggles, I think it was Kathleen Kennedy that came up with the idea for the Mandalorian, which was, I guess, which would have been, I guess, a Boba Fett movie.
Yeah, it was basically the Mandalorian was taken from the bones of the Boba Fett movie that never happened. I mean, the concept, the feel, the tone, it was just transferred over to the Mandalorian, right? And apparently, allegedly, Kathleen Kennedy had some input into the show. She claims that she's the one that came up with the idea for Baby Yoda, and that she got upset that Faverau changed it to a male baby instead of a female, because apparently Kathleen Kennedy wanted a female.
Well, for what I gathered when the article that I read, it was she came up with the idea of the Mandalorian should be protecting a baby. Yeah, and I think that's cool. I mean, that's nothing original. That's Lone Wolf and Cub right there. That's nothing original, but it's fresh, and especially in the Star Wars scope, I think it would be refreshing. And the Mandalorian has proved that.
When you think about it, Kurosawa was a big influence on the original Star Wars from George Lucas. So it kind of makes a little sense when you think about it that way.
Definitely. Now, I think the little twist was, I think Favreau liked that idea, but he said, well, the baby's going to be like a Yoda race. You know, it's going to be that race. And I think this is where, when you have two minds creating, and if Jon Favreau is going to be the showrunner for this, and Kathleen Kennedy throwing ideas out, it's for the betterment of the Star Wars story. I mean, here we have someone seeking their own personal glory, someone who's been handed a lot of power and helming a lot of the reins that goes with the Star Wars story.
Her priority is not Star Wars. It's her ideology, her feminist ideology. That's what it is. She doesn't care about Star Wars.
That's the problem. And that's what, and that's why we have this divide. From what I'm seeing, it's because, again, I'm someone that loves Star Wars, and I just want to see more great Star Wars stuff. I can
I'm in the same boat.
About a female director, a female this, a female that. I mean, just give me a story, and then you can circulate directors on TV shows. There's always different directors that come in.
Mandalorian did have female directors. Two of the episodes, or several of the episodes, were directed by female directors.
Right, but the problem with Kathleen Kennedy was saying, well, there's 8 episodes in the show, or 10 episodes, whatever. I think it was 8 episodes, right? And why are they only 2 female directors? It should be 4 and then 4, right? Her thing is always about being marginalized, and we get this narrative. It's just like that would be her argument.
You know what's ironic about that? Deborah Chow directed one of my favorite episodes. Episode 3 was phenomenal, and that was
I love that. That's with other Mandalorians in there, right? And they were protecting him, and they were helping him get away. Here's the thing: when I look at a movie or a piece, I'm enjoying it. Afterwards, I might say, "Well, who wrote this? Well, who directed?"
I would check it out. I would look into it.
Yeah, and I'd be like, "Oh, wow, cool!" And I get to know more about someone that I might want to keep an eye on. But I don't prioritize my enjoyment over a piece of work if it's a female that did it, if it's a black male that did it, if it's a Latino American or a third generation. I don't deal with that. If you're
apparently good, that's all she deals with. Apparently that's all that matters to her.
And this is where she cries wolf, because again, if anything doesn't go her way, it's just being marginalized and this and that. And I'm just done. I'm just done. I'm done with this. And I hate to see this kind of battle brewing, because it's the fans that ultimately suffer when you have something like this that's a power struggle. I don't know much about Kathleen Kennedy. I started knowing her once I started loathing the new Disney Rise of Skywalker. When I see Luke Skywalker, someone who's a paragon of virtue and hope, someone who threw down their lightsaber and didn't want to fight as Darth Vader, because it's his dad and he believed there was good in him, and we see him become this disgruntled, angry old hermit. I'm like, no, I'm like, this is off. I'm in the Twilight Zone. What's going on? And when I found out she was spearheading all this, that's kind of what I did more research, and I'm like, oh man, this is bad.
Yeah. I mean, this whole female-centric Star Wars show by this Leslie Heading person, that's a direct response to this whole thing with Jon Favreau, this whole war. That's a direct response to that. She said herself, I think she went to Bob Iger, and she said, if I don't get my way, I'm going to burn this to the ground. I'm like, well.
And again, that's a power thing. Who gave her the power? That's what I want to know. Who gave her the power, right? So you're creating your own monster. Because if Bob Iger is like, well, diversity, let me include a woman, let me give her some power. I don't know what she did to get that position, to be in charge of that, because I don't know her resume. My bad if I didn't go fact finding.
Well, she worked with George Lucas before in Indiana Jones and in previous films.
Spielberg. So she earned her way. Okay, I'm sorry. She does. She sounds like she.
Exactly. And George Lucas trusted her to take care of Star Wars.
She did him like the Sith does.
She completely put him over. There's videos about it online. There's a lot of information. If you want, I can.
Again, Kathleen Kennedy, like I said, if she did have those credentials, if she worked with Indiana Jones, or their major contributions, more power to her, because that's great, right? Now my problem is, you got the power, you got to that position, but now I'm seeing the politics take over, right? Now I'm seeing this whole ideology where, like you said, the female centric. Now the new Star Wars show that's female centric. I mean, maybe it could have been a great show. No, I don't know. Maybe it still could be a good show.
I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. Because it's tied to the aggressive feminist ideology. It's already part of that.
I get what you're saying. My thing is that they sold it to me in the wrong way.
Yeah,
I mean, if you don't sell it to me as this female centric thing, but you have a Star Wars story and it's a female main character, I mean, I'm not gonna mind. I mean, Bo-Katan is an awesome female character, right? Ahsoka is a great female character.
Yeah.
Having Rex, Hera. There's so many great female characters in Star Wars lore. I mean, we get it. But my thing is, again, this is where we get to the politics behind it. And then you'll have people say, oh, well, you know, diversity this. Well, we need to feature more creative voices. But you don't.
They
do. And it's just,
they engineered this.
That's exactly
to a point. The way they engineered this is if you end up not liking it or having a problem with it, then that's their cue to call you to a misogynist and to a sexist.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. That's why they did it this way.
And this is what's ruining some of our greater franchises. Look at Terminator Dark Fate, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? That's just a travesty. Anyway, I think I want to put my money on Jon Favreau and Dave
all
Filoni.
The way. I am Team Favreau.
I'm 100% for
Team Favreau all the way. All the way.
I love Favreau. I love Filoni. Those are my two Fs right there. And I think this is interesting. I hope it doesn't, become, something uncontrollable because the fans suffer in all this anyway.
Yeah.
The fans that suffer.
I'm hoping Faverau gets control of Lucasfilm. I want Kathleen Kennedy out completely.
We all
want her gone.
She ain't going nowhere. She whatever she did, she got it. She's in that place. I don't see her leaving unless she wants to willingly step down. And she's so, I guess, want to say egotistical to the point where she'll blame anything on sexism if it doesn't work as far as Star Wars. And I have a problem.
Do you think that Bob Iger and the people at Disney are going to be too scared to pull the trigger on just kicking her out?
She'll just go ahead. She'll cry wolf again. She never had an opportunity in this, and just like the pilot episode, right? She specifically said that she wanted a female to direct the opening episode, and why opt for a female when you can have Dave Filoni direct the first episode? I mean, doesn't Dave Filoni prove with Clone Wars that he's more than apt to be the debut director of the show?
That's what I think, yeah.
And even then, like we said, we had Deborah Chow do an episode that turned out to be one of my favorites as well. So everyone can have a chance. I think if that's the way it should be championed, if it's really truly for that and not anything else. But anyway, guys,
that's our take on this.
Yeah, that's our take on this. Please like and subscribe. We're getting those subs up there. We got 54 subs. We have 47 meters down, a shark movie that we're going to be doing a giveaway for over the weekends because we reached 50 subs. So someone's going to be getting a free digital code for that. I personally love that movie. I love shark movies. I've been a sucker for a shark movie, so I wouldn't pass it on if it wasn't something I wouldn't enjoy watching.
Yeah, I gotta look again at my Blu-ray collection and see what digital codes.
Yeah, guys, got at 100 subs, we have Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and at 150 subs, we have the Batman Beyond TV show, digital code. So as the more we get subs, we're going to be putting stuff out. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you want us to see us do. We talk comics. We talk about movies, video games. We also interview creators and what's good on crowdfunding. We're a two-man team, and we're looking to just grow our voice organically in a place where there's a lot of voices, but we're unique because we're comic book creators, and you're catching us on the upstart, guys.
Oh, one more thing. We are going to be launching our own Star Wars fan comic campaign May 25th, the real Star Wars Day. So look for that on Kickstarter. So this is our answer for what's going on with Star Wars right now. That comic book is our answer to that.
That's right. Be on the lookout for Darth Krell Cometh. It's our take, and it's our love letter and our homage to everything Star Wars the way it should be done. All right, guys, please comment, like, and subscribe. Let us know what your thoughts. Is Kathleen Kennedy going too far? Do you love the Disney trilogy? Do you want to see? What did you want to see more female directors? What's your take on this? Let us know, guys. As always, geek out.
Geek out, guys.